Hello everyone, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to review this KEF LS50 matter. This one is a latest update and latest release of KEF LS50 speakers from KEF. So this one is basically using the metamaterial, which is a lot of physicists and scientists been researching and developing materials since probably like early 2000. Personally, I was interested in that research and I've been following it. Mainly, I was interested in the one that they're gonna make the lenses and the one that they're gonna do the acoustics structures to reduce the noises in major, area like big highways and that kind of stuff. So I was very interested in, and I did my little research personally because I want to integrate that know-how or technology to my little project. It's nothing, it's just acoustic panels that I design. So I don't like any acoustic panel that they sell currently in the market, so I don't use them, most of them. So I come up with my own design. So some may love. This is the one of my earlier prototype of my acoustic panels. This is the very first one that I made. So this one works really great, especially for the first reflection point. This is the later generation that I designed have a more complicated than this dividers and this splitters and all that. So that's the idea that I got from following and learning that research. So what they did was they redesigned the driver using the latest technology and try to minimize and kill the impulse wave. So they try to minimize and they try to get rid of it to get the better clarity and better vivid sound quality out of small speakers. So it works, but how much better than previous generation? I mean, as far as I've been using this for like almost 3-4 weeks now, so it works wonderfully well for technology wise. And personally, I believe in metamaterial technology can implement everywhere. I mean, even in our house. So if you look at this drivers, a blown out photo of this LS50 matter and LS50 regular drivers. So as you will see, it is very identical in most of the part, other than the metamaterial 3 layers that additionally added in the back. So overall sound quality, fit and finish, this is LS50. This is one of the best cabinet that you can have for this kind of small speaker, and probably one of the best sounding speaker in the market. And that technology is working really great. I mean, material itself, you're not gonna notice anything. It's just a little 3 layer binded together right behind the driver. But what you notice right away is if you have previous generation LS50s, you will know a little bit of clarity, a little bit more definition, a little bit more instrument separation, clearer notes, more spaciously placed instruments in upper mid-range to upper mid-range frequencies. So high frequencies, I can notice a little bit, not much improvement. I find it high frequencies, it's a little bit brighter than what I'm used to hearing from previous generation LS50 speakers. So from like upper mid-range to high frequencies, that area I found it a little bright for my taste of this LS50 matter. Personally, I really think that this speaker is, if you never had a LS50s, you should try it. If you already have LS50s, it may not be the big upgrade that you may be wanting for, my honest opinion, because I think it's personally it improved like, I don't know, like 10% or less. That's about it. So the technology and everything implemented in this speaker is very impressive for this kind of small speaker that producing the big sound. But not gonna be able to compare with that kind of big speakers, because physics is physics, right? Small speakers always have a limited ability. This one is no exception. I was playing a few bass heavy tracks. One in particular, I was playing Billie Eilish Bad Guy. So that is, of course, electro pop, a bass heavy track. So I crank it up to like 10 o'clock position of my amplifier, and this woofer bottoms out. So that is, of course, the small speaker, small driver probably can't handle that kind of bass. So what I'm saying is that always be a limitation, depends on what frequency you are feeding them. So overall sound quality is very good, engaging sound, like 3D soundscape with very musical sound that any LS50 speaker can produce. But if you are thinking that going up from first generation LS50 to this LS50 matter, I don't think it's great upgrade. If I have a regular previous generation LS50, I will stick with them. Probably I will spend money on different components. LS50 and me is not stranger. I mean, I had a LS50 speakers since late 2011, probably since they came out. I had a few different generations, like 3 different passive LS50s and active LS50s. They all great speakers. So front panel is very same design. The back is different. This one is a little bit sticking up, probably like a 1/4 inch. So overall, this speaker, very good sounding, very musical speaker. If you really like LS50 sound, you will be very happy. But please don't expect to have night and day different than previous generation LS50. This is very small improvement. It does noticeable improvement based on what I'm hearing, but it's not gonna be night and day different that some might expect. So also, I really wish that a KEF improved the sensitivity of this LS50 speakers, even for this generation compared to previous generation, because that sensitivity rating is really one thing that they are struggling with many different amplifiers, because they don't sound great with many different kind of amps. They need really high current and very strong power supply amplifier to get the best. So vocals and human voices, I think previous generation is more alive and more lifelike vocals and voices reproduction compared to this Mater. That is my experience. So, but overall frequency range, you can hear a bit more clearer and a bit more definition compared to previous generation. So if you think those things are very important for you, it could be very good upgrade for you. Personally, I think this LS50 is a little bit of upgrade. If I have LS50s, regular LS50s, I will stick with it, and probably I will get a better amp or something. That will be better upgrade in my opinion. So please remember, sound demo that you're going to hear is only to have sense of the speakers, not for the 100% accurate sound reproduction of my system. So that's it, my friends. That is my quick review. I will be comparing with a few different speakers that I have. Please stay tuned, and thank you for watching.
Look at the sky, it's the color of love. There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly came down from above. He led me to you. He led me to you. He built the bridge to your heart all the way. How many times did I live inside? Oh, I can't say. When I would play to you, you were the one for me. I swear that I could feel my heart beat when I lay eyes on you. Kiss alive.